Wow. On January 13th, Delta Airlines announced that it intends to add 30 new Boeing 787 Dreamliner wide-body aircraft to its fleet as part of its efforts to refresh and streamline its fleet while, quote, improving fuel efficiency and providing a world-class in-flight experience. It's an interesting choice of words chosen by the carrier, streamlining its fleet, when you consider that the 787 will be a completely new type in the fleet. Nonetheless, we take a look at the details of the order and what this means for the airline. Well, we're sure any die-hard aviation enthusiasts will have already heard about Delta's big Dreamliner order. The purchase of 30 wide-body aircraft isn't exactly earth-shattering, but the fact it's for Boeing 787s and coming from Delta is what really raises eyebrows. But before we explain why, let's go over the official announcement and the information shared within. Ed Bastian, Delta's chief executive officer, was quoted saying, "Delta is building the fleet for the future, enhancing the customer experience, driving operational improvements, and providing steady replacements for less efficient older aircraft in the decade to come. Most importantly, these aircraft will be operated by the best aviation professionals in the industry, providing Delta's welcoming, elevated, and caring service to travelers worldwide." Dan Janke, Delta's chief financial officer, said that the order, quote, adds diversity to our wide-body order book while creating cost-efficient scale across all wide-body fleets. Janke adds that the airline's fleet strategy is positioning Delta for the future by enhancing the customer experience and driving operational improvements. Delta says that the specific variant it'll be acquiring, the 787-10, is an ideal addition to its transatlantic and South American network, offering 25% better fuel efficiency per seat, more capacity, larger premium cabins, and enhanced cargo capability compared to the previous generation wide-body aircraft it'll replace. The new higher-gauge aircraft in the airline's configuration promises more premium seats, including Delta One suites. The airline also promises a good number of Delta Premium Select and Delta Comfort seating, in addition to the standard economy seats in main cabin. And so, getting to our take on things, it is indeed strange for Delta to say that the Boeing 787 order will streamline its fleet, while at the same time being a new fleet type. Adding a new type requires a new supply chain, and this is even more the case if the type's engines aren't at all used by jets in the existing fleet. Crew training is also a hurdle to overcome. Indeed, the move seems more like fleet diversification than streamlining. Most would have expected any future wide-body order from Delta to be with Airbus, given its already deep commitment with the A330neo and A350 families. Adding more Airbus wide-bodies simply fits the airline in terms of logistics and established operations. But of course, if we consider the fact that sometime in the future Delta will retire its rather old 767s, then the addition of 787s is, at best, a lateral move on the streamlining/diversification spectrum. That's not to say that the 787 directly replaces the 767, only that the airline in the big picture is replacing one supply chain and training program for another. And sure, Delta will have 100 737 MAX 10s in the future, but other than the two types being newer generation Boeing products, they don't have all that much in common. But putting aside this talk of streamlining the fleet, it's an aircraft type that is most certainly capable of serving Delta's needs in both the transatlantic and South American markets. But what do you think of the order? Do let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.